Okay. What the fuck's on my screen? Oh, that's the door. Okay. So some parts of the door are back-faced on the inside. Or something. And the rest isn't. I assume that's why it went that way. Is that... Hold on. I think it's because of those ridges on the door. They're not actually textured, or... I don't know actually. It's not the ridges, is it? No, it's like the markings, the outlines. Yeah, because they're not just a square model. It's indented. And that's why it's showing, but... yeah, that's probably why it's showing. Yeah, I was doing this.
It is apparently not enough that the Qunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Khun. He has left for the Qunari compound. Please, Sarah Hawke, convince Seamus to come home.
Why do I have to do this?
The Arishok says nothing good about Kirkwall, yet he accepts conversions?
I cannot understand him. Maker knows I've tried, but he landed with, what, a few hundred men? Add up the deaths and defections, and the Arishok must need to bolster his ranks. I'm sure my son is quite the symbolic prize.
Does anyone else know?
Did anyone else see him leaving for the compound?
He made no secret of it. I'm sure he intended it as another of his statements about closer relations. Your example inspired him. I might agree, but now is not the time. These matters are delicate.
He's politically dangerous, you mean?
The office must remain strong, Sarah Hawke.
It's not his choice.
He is of age. The decision seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Qunari hands. At worst, I lose my son.
I'll chase him down.
He's your child. How fast can he be?
Who knows? He might actually listen to you. No one else has dealt as closely with the Qunari. I hope he will see that we can be accepting and still be a proud citizen of Kirkwall. I wish we could all see that.
Why do I have to do this? What the? Why am I here? Where is here? I sort of want to deactivate that shot. I walked around it. About to die. And so are they.
Could we perhaps
back with a pack of pretty...
Always where you need.
Can see the skybox.
So was that Anti-Canary, Anti-Viscount, or Seamus himself not wanting to be rescued?
Seamus isn't the type. Let's go.
Okay. For some reason we had to go into the sewers to get here.
You go on ahead. I have
No,
sometimes
you don't.
I come to the docks just to look at the boats.
So, hope the Arashok wasn't planning on keeping the Viscount's son.
Sarah Hawk,
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, Baz still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
Exactly what we need, isn't it?
Converting the Viscount's son. His opposition will have a field day.
And
The enemy of your enemy should be your friend?
I don't fear the whole of them together. And it is not my role to reject the free choice of Vidithari. The son responded to his own demand of the Qun. He is neither my slave nor my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and a letter both.
Alright. What?
That probably could have been mentioned earlier.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
The Viscount would not involve the Chantry.
No, but we know who would. Mother Patrice.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
Let's not be hasty.
I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. I just can't think of it right now.
Her intent is obvious, and what the Qun demands is clear. This is the last insult I intend to suffer. Resolve this, or her hiding place will be reduced to rubble. I will be watching, Hawk.
From there? Thought something... well... her shadowing was a bit weird in that cutscene. And that hair. That one spot looked weird again. If you remember which spot it was. Rip. Oh, he's alive. Nope, he's dead.
Sarah Hawk, look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself, a crime with no excuse. Your Qunari masters will finally answer.
How does this help anything?
All All this will do is make people hate you.
I have kept the fear of the Kunari fresh in every sermon, every prayer. They will know whose word to believe. When people learn of this attack, they will rise. Not zealots or the unknowing, but the true majority.
Great plan. Until people start dying in a war with the Kunari.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die!
Hey, a book. Don't mind me, I'm just, reading a book. Alright, let's continue our fight.
Who's next?
Mob leader. This guy just doesn't give a fuck.
Not doing anything. There, got you. That's enough. I suffer no threat.
Whose shadow
One
is
less to
that?
worry about.
Why is it always...
Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
She already has debts.
She's on to you, Patrice. Quick, lie harder.
Don't you spout your Kunari filth. This is a hand of the Divine.
I have ears, Mother Patrice. The Maker would have me use them.
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Kunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
Patrice arranged it, and more.
Love or hate the Kunari, a blind nut could see she took this too far.
No price is too much when we speak of eternity.
Eternity is long enough that we need not rush to meet it.
They deny the Maker.
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the Flame. Serah Hawke, you stand with the captain of the guard? The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric? Grand Cleric?
Sniped. Ooh, headshot.
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
My son. Murdered in the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust. What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
Look on the bright side.
At least it can't get worse. Today, anyway. It's pretty late.
You'll pardon me if I don't see the humor in the death of my son. Please. Hawke. Leave me.
It's pretty late. You ass. May as well end as tense as it started.
About that, Hawke, there's something I need to tell you. At your house. Very, very soon.
Do I even want to know, Isabella? No, don't answer.
Alright, let's go to my house then. The fuck? Good. Nice collision. Which way was it? I actually don't know. Oh, it's right here.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle.
Get off your high horse. I have problems too.
Ha! What drink should I order, and who's the father?
Oh, you little...
Are there any good seats left?
Hawke. The Arishok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There. Got your attention? Real problem.
Start over.
I heard Arishok and die. What's this about?
Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Canary.
Well, maybe it's connected.
What?
That's
I'm
zoom
just
in.
saying, maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
Isn't it odd that someone would run to the Kunari?
They're elves accused of murder. Maybe they feel they've nothing to lose by fleeing the alienage.
And if their conversion is genuine?
I don't know. But how many more will try if I allow this? Justice must be respected.
What will happen?
You're expecting trouble?
After what happened to the Viscount's son? Yes. I'm hoping the Canary aren't looking for a fight. I'm hoping they'll be reasonable. But we'll see.
Why come to me,
This
Evelyn?
seems like an issue for you and your guards. Quite a few of them.
Sending a full patrol would just increase tension. But you're right. I am the captain. It's my responsibility. But I suspect the Viscount was hoping I would bring this to you.
Then he should have come himself.
Perhaps. But it's understandable that he's not at his best. I'd like to help him if I can.
And you just heard of
Why
this.
has this come up so suddenly, Isabella?
Sam's been talking to black market dealers all over Lowtown. It didn't take me long to get wind of it. What frustrates me is that he's held onto the relic so long.
Who's the buyer?
Who is involved in this exchange?
Tevinter mages. I doubt they'll look kindly on us interrupting. Bring a sword. Or 12.
Who's Wall-Eyed Sam?
Tell me about Sam.
Sam used to run with Martin. Remember him? Martin says Sam's a bit of a magpie, picking up things that don't belong to him. Not a trustworthy sort. When Martin gave up raiding, Sam became a drifter.
You're sure this is the relic you're after?
I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one.
Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was.
Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know. It's written in a foreign tongue. Honestly, what does it matter? It'll save me from Castillon, so I need it.
The relic issue has to be resolved before we take on the Qunari.
You trust her this much?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawke. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a low-town foundry.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Qunari.
I suppose you think she planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawke short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think I owe Hawke that much.
Whoa.
Good to see you again, sir.
That's dull.
May I say again how thankful I am you've allowed Sandor to...
Oof, I have no space. Okay. Ugh. This kind of sucks, doesn't it? If only they did more damage. Ooh, the helm. Can sell this armor. I just need chest piece. Okay. Have a bit of space now. It's hard save. And go here.
The sounds coming from inside are always so cheerful, but I never know what to do in there.
Yeah, this seems to happen on a couple of staircases.
Hold! You will surrender the relic.
What relic?
I don't have your stupid relic.
The boss has no honor. Kill him!
Good style.
You're mine! This goes on so long! Finish it!
Ow.
Make it good!
If the Arashok asks why we killed his men, we'll say it was an accident.
Yes. About that. The relic belongs to the Qunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
Are you crazy?
Do the Qunari look like the sharing type to you? Of course they want it back.
I've always known what the relic is. I just didn't want to worry you. The relic is a Qunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzlan, whatever his name is. I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall.
And they can't leave without it. All of this could have been avoided.
You stole the relic?
How did you steal the relic from the Qunari?
The Arashok never had it. The Orlesians did. They had plans to return it to the Qunari. I simply had to waylay the Orlesian convoy before it met up with the Arashok and his men. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Qunari was the hard part.
What about the shipwreck?
I thought you and the Qunari were caught in a storm.
The storm was only half of it. I also had the Qunari dreadnought stuck to my behind like a bad rash, spitting fire and thunder at me.
Return it on the Qunari go.
Maybe giving it back would solve Aveline's problem.
It couldn't hurt.
Says you. I know it will save my skin.
Ah, why can't this be as easy as you?
Who values the relic?
Why would anyone besides the Qunari want this relic?
The Tevinter Imperium have been at war with the Qunari for centuries. If the Tevinters get the relic, it will strike a blow to Qunari morale. That's probably what the mages want.
All this over a buck.
Sounds like the Qunari take their reading very seriously.
Is there anything in the Qunari don't take seriously?
I'm sure there's something. Maybe knock-knock jokes?
Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again.
There's more at stake, but... Well, the Arashok waited this long. Oh, I don't know.
It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
It's yours. Your life depends on it.
Really? I wasn't expecting that. It's nice to have someone on my side for once.
Don't make us regret it.
Come on, we've no time to waste.
Wow. her walking away was really jittery.
Where is the relic?
I have it.
The Tome of Coastland will not fall into Deventer hands.
Blood and spite.
Atos Canore!
He's getting away.
Isabella!
Don't mind me, just looking for loot. Oh, I found some. Why is the shadow pointing this way? But there's a light here. Oh, what the? Alright. We're still alive. Oh. Thought he couldn't move. What the fuck's that sound? Oh, it's the fucking traps that I deactivated. Oh, there's more of them. Quit making that racket.
Need to rest.
Why do I still have your aggro? Ow.
Must finish this. Can't keep this up.
Oh my god, he's gonna kill me.
This is going badly.
Almost died. Because I can't see his animations.
Need to rest.
Yeah, that hit.
Must finish this. Can't keep this up.
And you. Oh, what the
Need
f-
to rest.
How does he see me behind a wall? I'll never know.
This is going badly.
How does that hit me?
This is going badly. Can't keep this up. Need to rest.
How do these hit me? This is bullshit.
Go down.
Doesn't even give me my potions back. Dear Hawk, I have the relic. I am gone. I'm sorry it has to be this way. You have been a loyal ally and this is best for the both of us. You promised to read relic, and I know you'll fight Castilian for me, but I don't want this. I've dragged you too far into this mess already. You don't have to forgive me, but I hope you'll understand. Isabella.
She's gone. She took it. That bitch-born whore. Well, now we get to deal with the Arashok and the fugitives ourselves. That's good.
That's enough. Let's go to the compound.
So she's gone forever? There's blood. There.
Don't mind the drunks. They're friendlier than they look.
What's...
They're crazy. What kind of sick Liam, the Arbor Master, was in the raiders' pockets.
Okay. I got teleported there. What the? Ouch. So.
Need to put someone to sleep. I'm your man.
Okay. There's nothing else to do but to do this. Ooh, I gotta level up. Oh. You.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse.
I still have things I need to do.
Don't forget, as soon as you're finished wrapping up your business, we'll need to go to the Qunari compound together.
Like, I don't know where to go for that. It's probably not here. Well, I thought it'd be here, but like, fuck it. Let's just do this.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse.
Let's go.
I request an audience with the Arashok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
Shanadon.
Greetings, Arashok. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
Irrelevant. I would speak to Hawk about the relic stolen from my grasp.
I'll find it.
If you give me time, I'll get it back for you.
It is much too late for that.
An issue for another time. We're here for the fugitives.
The elves are now Vidithari. They have chosen to submit to the Qun. They will be protected.
Do they really believe?
Have they truly converted? Or are they simply using you as a shield?
They have chosen, and so have I. You have not hidden the abuses of your zealots or the corruption of this city. You will understand why I must do this. Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Videthari. Who did you murder, and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him, or tried to, but they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
Is it true?
Are these elves telling the truth?
There have been rumors. I will investigate, but they still took the law into their own hands.
Sometimes that is necessary.
Like you avenged the Viscount's son. It was not right then, and it's not right now.
We're not here to
We're
argue.
just here for the elves.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease. They have chosen. The Videthari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
Tell me, Hawke, what would you do in my place?
Why not leave
You
the
clearly
city?
don't like staying amongst humans.
I cannot leave without the relic, and I cannot stay and remain blind to this dysfunction. There is only one solution.
Arishok, there is no need for...
Vinek Kathas.
Oh, they suddenly just get thrown away.
Not here! Two open! Go! Go! Hawke! Can you hear it? The Qunari must be spreading out. They're attacking the city. Why? What could they possibly hope to accomplish?
Not sure that matters.
Somehow, I don't think the Arishok cares what happens after this.
You may be right. Whatever it is, we need to do something quickly, but we'll need some help.
Well, she's still there, so maybe I get her back.
Are we under attack?
The Qunari are assaulting the city, and fast. The Arishok planned this for who knows how long. We should head to the keep to rally my guardsmen. Whatever happens, be careful.
They were just standing up there, and then decided to run down when I walked up, and they just disappeared too. Okay. That was a fast death. We now have a line on the bottom and the side.
Why? What could they possibly have...
Alright. I'm gonna save and stop here. So, until next time, bye.